Dad got a divorce, who'd get custody of me?
Hilary, custody only applies to minors.
But my uncle got custody of me cousin Arthur, and he ain't a minor, he's a plumber.
Hilary, get on with the letter.
Oh, I need to know these things for when I'm a lawyer. Oh, I read this great law book last night. It was all about this lady barrister what fell in love with this criminal.
Hilary, please. Goodness, they've been in there all afternoon.
I wonder what it is they talk about.
It's a legal conference. They said not to disturb them, but...
That's where you're going wrong. You've got to keep your head still. How long have you been doing that?
37 years.
Oh, it's chronic then.
I knew there was a reason why I asked you to come and work here.
Only till Law College accepts me.
Oh, as long as that, eh?
Aha. Hey, I'll give you a game. 10p a hole. No, sorry, £1 a hole.
You ought to have been an accountant, you know, not a lawyer.
Got a juicy divorce I can get my teeth into. Or a divorcee.
That'll do.
Now try again. And remember, you've got to keep your head still.
And another thing. When a client comes in asking for a conveyance, I would rather you didn't go through your all property is theft routine. Okay, comrade?
Okay. I'll save that for estate agents.
There you are. That's better.
Much better. £5 a hole. Sunday.
No, not Sunday. Zoe is making me a special lunch.
Oh, can I come?
No.
You can still take your teeth out afterwards.
The lunch is for me and her parents.
Ah. So this is the day when her dad says, leave my daughter alone, and you say, don't cheat your elders.
You know, Jamie, it's wonderful talking to you. You make me feel so much worse.
You've got a daughter. I mean, if Simone had brought home a granddad, what would you have done?
In Simone's case, I would have given him a large scotch and my deepest sympathies.
Could you sign this for me?
Miss Flood, can you not see that we are in conference?
Oh, I'm sorry, I hadn't realised. I'll come back when you're not so busy.
Women, they're a completely different sex.
Men, they're a breed apart.
You're lucky you've never had anything to do with them, Miss Flood. My mum says men have only got one thing on their minds.
My mother said exactly the same.
Oh, so your dad was a Chelsea supporter and all then.
I'd like to meet your mother, Hilary. Somehow I feel I know exactly what she's been through.
Yeah, but she's had me to help her through it. Yeah, she's coming round this way tomorrow. I'll bring her in. Do you reckon we could get a few clients in to meet her?
Perhaps we could invite a judge or two in for cocktails.
Oh, that'd be nice. Oh, no, she don't like cocktails. She's very partial to creme de menthe, though.
Did you know that women get drunk on far less booze than men?
They earn far less money than men. It's God's way of evening it out. You're round?
Yeah. Oh, Zoe, I've done a dreadful thing.
You rented out Trevor's side of the bed.
Worse.
Worse?
Well, nearly worse. I went out with another bloke.
Debbie, you didn't. Who?
Well, he buys his lunch at the shop. 2 Granny Smiths, 3 bananas and a kiwi.
And where did you go? Covent Garden?
Oh, I feel so guilty.
Then tell him.
What, and spoil me chances of doing it again?
Well, if you could sleep with your conscience, Debbie.
It's about all I ever do get to sleep with.
Mum and Dad are coming for lunch on Sunday. Why don't you and Trev come round later for tea? We'll need some light relief.
They're not that bad, Zoe.
Because I've invited Alec.
Mum and Dad and Alec. Is he tired of living?
They've got to meet him sometime, Debs, and this time without a horse's head on. See him face to face. Poor love.
Suppose it's best to catch him while he's still got a bit of hair left.
Or he starts dribbling down his chin. Zoe Angel and Alec Callender, and guess who's coming for Complan? He's only 54, Debs. He doesn't need a walking frame yet.
Oh, dear. Poor Alec. He won't know what's hitting.
Mum, probably. Oh, Debbie, you know what really worries me? They've got nothing in common. Mum and Dad are ordinary greengrocers. Alex a wealthy pinner solicitor. What on earth are they going to talk about? Famous law cases involving fruit?
Well, she didn't say anything bad to Trev's mum.
Didn't say anything at all to Trev's mum. Oh, we'd have to sleep with round here to get a lager.
Okay. I've just seen him.
Who?
Him.
Who? Lord Lucan, the Pope?
Worse. 2 Granny Smiths, 3 bananas.
And a kiwi?
He was at the bar, chatting up another bird. Oh, honestly, you can't trust no one these days. Oh, Zoe, isn't life bloody hard work?
No harder than getting a drink, Debbie.
Miss Flood, have you seen Hilary anywhere? I really must speak to her.
Oh, Jamie, quite the young lawyer. No, I'm not entirely sure where he's gone.
Here we are then, Mum. This is Semple, Calendar and Enty. Semple's dead, of course, but they keep forgetting to cross his name off. Oh, and this is Mr. Calendar. Not the Mr. Calendar, of course, just a Mr. Calendar. Jamie, this is me Mum. Mum, this is Mr. Calendar's little boy.
How do you do?
So you're the son. I've heard about you. University. Oh, this is nice, Hilary. Very nice. You've made it lovely. Gee. Nice filing cabinet. Nice curtains too. Could do with a wash, mine.
Mum, this is Vera. Miss Flood.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise. I hope my Hilary isn't working you too hard, Vera.
She's tough, but she's fair. We thrive on it, don't we, Jamie?
Oh, thrive. Hilary, I've had a Mrs. Holland on the phone. She's been sent a will. She only came in about the lease of a shop.
Oh, Jamie, do you think you could ask her to do a swap with Mrs. Baker? She don't live far away. These are the sort of legal problems we have to deal with.
Thank you, Hilary. Why didn't I think of that? Well, nice to meet you. Very nice. Swap.
Nice boy. She's been telling me your work's really improved since she first came here. She thinks very highly of you.
She does wonders with us all.
Come and meet Mr. Calendar, Mum.
Oh, is he the one with the...
Bimbo, yeah. Carry on, Miss Flood.
Inquiry of the 24th East. I should tell you that the USM is... Oh, hello. Hello, can I help you?
Mr. Calendar, this is me Mum.
Oh, hello, Mrs...
Don't mind me. Just getting the grand tour. Oh, I think you've got a very nice office. Very reassuring. If I was a criminal, I'd feel right at home here.
Oh, Mum, here are them law books I was telling you about. They're just for show, really. Oh, and there's Perry, someone or other.
Forgive her, Perry. She is but a child. She knows not what she says.
So, is she fitting in okay, Mr. Calendar?
Oh, yes. I can't picture the office without her. I try, but... No, she brightens up our days. And spelling isn't everything, is it? So, what are you doing here, lunching?
Oh, no, I come here to sell me junk.
Junk?
To that curio shop in the High Street. They buy any old rubbish. The 50s, mostly.
I mustn't keep you, then.
Oh, you're not keeping me at all, Alec. Hilary's told me you love to chat for hours on end.
Did she now?
Perhaps that girl of hers could make us all a nice cup of tea.
No. I'll do it. Hilary, would you be so good as to take my incoming calls? Huh? She has a fine legal mind. We were lucky to find her. Come along, Miss Flood. You can be biscuit monitor.
Well, it's about time.
I tried those monkey glands you recommended. Well, I thought it was funny. Are you as nervous as I am?
Nervous, sir. Keep trying to tell myself it doesn't matter. But it does. Why are we always children to our parents?
Well, I suppose it... I couldn't have a wee scotch, could I?
Just a wee one.
The last time I was inspected like this was in Meaux, near Paris. Jenny's father was the doctor there. I stuck out my hand to say hello, and he felt my pulse. I suppose I was lucky he didn't look down and ask me to cough.
Did you meet with approval?
No, he thought I was too young.
No danger of that today. Oh, I'll make you another one. Oh, God. That's them. Right. Now, just remember, whatever they say, I'm right behind you.
Go on, answer the door. Take your time. Don't rush.
Hello, Mum. Hello, Dad.
Hello, love.
Oh, fruit. Wherever did you get that?
I'm a cheeky to your father. Right, where's old man River? In there?
Yes. He's really looking forward to meeting you. He's talked of nothing else all week.
I'll bet. Come on.
Mum, Dad, this is Alec Calendar. Alec Calendar, this is Mum, and this is Dad.
How do you do, Mrs. Burgess? Mr. Burgess?
Mrs. Burgess. Mr. Calendar, my name is Dorothy. Everybody calls me Dot.
And Barry. Barry Burgess the name, Greengrocer's the game.
Ah, Dot and Barry. Make a fine pair. Here. Fruit. Well.
Well.
Well,
Tell Alec what you called our house, Dad.
Oh, yes, Bardot. From Barry and Dotsy, Bardot. Like that French woman, Brigitte Bardot.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, Brigitte Bardot. Hot.
Mum and Dad are great picture goers, Alec, just like you. Oh, you don't see much of her these days, do you? Good old BB.
We saw a lot of her in the old days, didn't we? Remember, Barry?
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
of course he does. You are probably wearing the same raincoats.
I'll just get some drinks. Sit down, Mum. Dad.
We will. Gin and tonic for me, Zoe. Easy on the tonic. Your dad'll have the usual.
Yes, I'll have the usual. I usually do. So, Zoe tells us you're a solicitor then, Mr. Calendar?
Alec. Yes,
Alec?
yes, I am, Barry. Senior partner, Semple, Calendar and Henty. A thriving firm. Lots of good conveyancing, sound broad base, excellent prospects. A good, solid business.
You specialise in divorce then, do you?
Hello. You hoping he'll do a family rate?
What do you do when women come into you in emotional states?
I ask them out. Well, that was a joke. I'm only kidding. I don't ask all of them out, you know.
Just the young ones?
Yeah, no.
The funniest thing happened in school on Friday. This kid came in with a note for games. Yeah, that's it. And the note said she'd been up all night with myxomatosis. If she'd have put tummy ache, I'd have believed her. As it was, I told her to hop it.
That reminds me of Jamie, my son. When he was a lad, he developed what we called Thursday leg on rugby days. By Friday, he was miraculously cured as if he'd just flown in from Lourdes.
How many kids you got then, Alec?
Two, Mr. Burgess. Bridget. Barry. Jamie, he's hindering me at the moment in the office. And Simone, she's married to the local vicar for her sins.
And your daughter is older than mine?
Yes, she is. Yes. Oh, cheers.
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 So, Turn that dinner down before it overcooks.
Right. Just talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, she's a good girl, but she fusses.
Zoe?
No, my daughter Simone. I'm afraid she fusses.
Oh, yeah, well, just like that one out there. I mean, your life's not your own, is it? Do you remember, Doc, when she told that customer, don't choke the artichokes? We knew then she was going to be a teacher or a lady copper.
Artichoke hearts, you made me eat them. Do you remember? You gotta have heart. Loads and loads and loads of...
I remember the number. We saw that show, didn't we,
Damn
Barry?
Yankees 1958. What
No,
a show. London Coliseum, I've still got the programme.
I was there.
No.
I was in the garden.
Oh.
I was out there with our dad. She wasn't even thought of. 2 days later, the waters broke. Right in the shop. I was just in the middle of...
Shall we have some lunch?
Who's got the pain when they do the mambo?
Who's got the pain when they go?
Who's got the pain when they do the mambo? I don't know who. Do you? They don't write them like that anymore.
Do you remember Whatever Lola Wants? Whatever Lola Wants.
Lola gets a little man.
Would you like to come to the table?
Wants you. Those are the days, Alec? Footloose and nappy free.
Well, you were.
Every week a different show.
Pajama game, King and I. Oh, dear. We used to queue for hours.
Yeah. I mean, how is it, Doc? We can afford to go there. We can't afford it now.
Zoe, that smells delicious.
Mortgages.
Yeah, and inflation, children.
Oh, don't mention children to me, Annick. I mean, first you bear 'em and then you can't bear 'em.
Goodness, is it lunchtime already? I'm famished.
All right, son,
Here, Bill Alien, a comic.
Oh! 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
Lunch?
Amy, you are now going to your sister's wedding in a T-shirt.
Oh, not with her husband being...
No, not being a vicar, no.
Got it in one daughter.
Yeah.
Of course, there was nothing I could do about the Mohican.
Why, what was he wearing?
No, they won't.
I can remember little one must have been all, what, about 13?
Yeah.
Bought herself a bra. Oh, she had nothing to fit in.
Except my best Jaffers.
Oh, yes, it did, Miss Jaffers. Well, we watched her dinking her way down the R Street like a miniature Janie Mans. Well, I'm kidding you, Annie. One of the oranges must have popped out, I
Or as my late wife would say, tous sa chance, tous c'est la même chose.
yes.
Why she say that then, Alec?
She was free. That's what they say.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Shame we couldn't have met her,
First time we went to France, I mean, Zoe won't remember, the girl's only little. We went into this cafe, and there was this girl moving around the tables, singing and picking up tips. Do you remember? Yeah. Well, I had to only get up and do the same. They made enough pocket money for the whole holiday. It was amazing. And they had lovely voices then, didn't they?
I've been about, 6 months. And suddenly we get this call to go to Malta, of all places, for an exercise.
When was this then now?
Oh, Baz, when was it? Oh, but 1954.
I don't believe it. I was there then, 54,
You
55.
were.
I was, yeah. Yeah, I bet you went down the gut, eh?
Well, only once. I was very young.
Yeah, but not too young. Oh. All the girls walking around with MP written on it.
Barry?
She don't know what it's doing.
Maltese policeman.
One of these days I'm going to tell you what we got up to while you was away.
Tell us now, then.
To the disco, then.
Don't talk about it,
Oh,
do it.
just a little,
Do it
one
one
more.
night.
You like that?
I think you've had
You
enough.
drive the jag, I don't care.
But I've had some too.
Here's good luck.
Zoe, I thought you wanted them to get on.
Not that well. I thought they'd send me to my room any minute.
Well, they've got things in common, like senility.
So at home, Debbie. So at ease. I felt like the stranger.
Zoe, he's their age. So, where's Trevor then?
Oh, I'm sorry, Debs. Where's Trev?
In a huff and in a pub. He found out about the cinema. You know, 2 Granny Smiths
3 bananas.
and a rotten kiwi.
How did you find out?
Well, it could be because I told him.
To get a reaction, did it?
Yeah, he was furious. Said he'd been wanting to see that film for weeks. So are you going to tell him then?
Oh, how, Debbie? He's tickled pink it's going so well. I can't just storm in and say, stop behaving like a 54-year-old. Just have to say I needed some fresh air. Pretend it's all fine.
But it isn't.
No, it isn't. I think I just fell down the age gap.
Oh, come on, let's go and have some tea. Down the old folks' home.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a kiwi.
Ronnie Granny Smith.
Here's a poser for you, Penny. A man discovers that the friendlier he gets with his girlfriend's parents, the further he gets away from his girl. Huh. It's as if she's seeing him for the first time. And she thinks he doesn't even notice. It's murder, isn't it?
I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Oh, no.
The Pinner Croquet Marathon, the Tiddlywinks finals, the tossing of the caber.
Miss Flood, you can be replaced.
Oh, no, I can't, Mr. Campbell.
Oh, no, you can't, Miss Flood.
In fact, I'm thinking of asking Hilary for a rise.
Hello.
Where'd you get to, Sandy?
Oh, I thought you hadn't noticed you were getting on so well.
I played on the swings.
We had a very good time. He's a lovely fella. I really liked him. So did your dad. They had a lot in common. Dirty devils.
That's good. That's good, Mum. I'm glad you liked him.
Me and your dad, we've had a little talk. And we've decided, all things considered, he's totally unsuitable.
Oh, that's great, Mum. Thanks. What?
He's not for you, Zoe.
But you just said you liked him.
I did. I'd leave your dad for it. But Zoe, you're 26, and he's
Old enough to be ashamed of himself.
I don't think of his age.
Of course you don't. That's why you've got a face as long as a cucumber. Now, Zoe, you know I wouldn't interfere.
As the Thatcher said to the bishop.
You just have a little think.
You're lucky. She thought my Trevor looked like a sheep's hero. Are you going to tell him he's past it?
Oh, sure, he'll love that. Oh, Debbie, I don't know if it can be the same again.
When you seeing him?
On Saturday? Don't know what we're doing. He just said, keep Saturday free.
Oh, those words. Keep Saturday free. It's what passes for foreplay in our house.
We all used to have one of these when I was a lad.
We all used to have crickets too, but I've managed to survive without both of them. Alec, where are we going?
Into the dim, distant past.
Oh, good. Just so long as I know.
Hang on. I'm about to do a right turn for the first time since 1957. Come on, Zoe. We're home.
Alec? I think I lost something on the way.
Oh, no. What?
The use of my legs.
Never mind. Come inside, and I'll warm you up. The night is young, Zoe.
And you are bizarre. Alec, I can't move my legs.
Here, hold these. Terrible news about Suez, isn't it?
But, Alec, I still don't... Oh, my God, Alec. Look what someone's done to your lovely room.
What do you think, then?
I feel like a visitor from another planet.
God, it brings it all back.
It brings it all up. Alec, what is all this? Posters and bits of old junk and ashtrays. You don't even smoke. Or is there a side of you I know nothing about?
I just wanted to tell you something.
That you've cracked Well, you told me. But don't worry, they have excellent treatment these days. I'm sure the lobotomy won't be necessary.
I just wanted to let you know that I know.
That you know.
Yeah.
That you know what, Alec? That you know living in a time warp can get you off paying your poll tax.
Last Sunday, you realised I'd been around for 54 years, right?
I knew that before. You're in one of my history books. Bonnie Prince Alec.
Ah, you knew. You thought you could ignore it.
Yes.
But you can't, can you?
Not completely, Alec. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't...
No. There is an alternative.
Not hormone replacement therapy.
This!
What do you mean, this?
We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Push that right side.
I love this song!
Alec, what do you mean, this?
Oh, I'm sorry. The past. I can share it with you. I don't have to shut you out, you see.
What did you do in the war, Daddy?
I played bloody marbles. I'm not that old.
Which is great music to make conversation to. Alec.
What?
Last Sunday, I thought you hadn't noticed.
Oh, I noticed. And I thought I'd blown it. When you choose me, Zoe, you choose 25 years extra memories. How many men in your age can talk for 2 hours about food rationing?
Well, I can count them on one hand, Alec. Alec, did you do all this for me?
I did it for you, baby. Just for you. Okay? Because I love you, baby. I just love...
God, I got the idea, see, from Hillary's mum. And so I just hired this for the evening. The bike came from a friend of Jim's.
Oh, Alec, you are such a...
Sorry, hold on.
You are such a lovely twit.
Shall we do it again without breaking your wrist?
When the chimes ring 5.
I'm exhausted. I've never danced so much in my life. To one record. I must be getting too old for this. Shall I turn the lights down?
You mean... Oh, Zoe. I don't know what to say. You see, we didn't do that in the 50s.
Pardon?
Well, that didn't come in till about 1962.
And what did you do then?
This.